Sup, fags? Doki's back. It's been a while. It might have been 2 years. Well, I remember I stopped playing this because it was so boring, but then apparently there's more content, so I'm just gonna... Oh shit. Do I just start new? Let's start a new one. Please enter your name. Big Donker. Hey! I see an annoying girl running toward me. From the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. I'm gonna just skip all these parts. Well, hello! Seems like it's a different option this time. Cause last time I got the small chick with pink hair. Now I got the this thing. Yuri. Yeah. Alright. Well, here. Oh, we're gonna read a book? Cool. I don't want you to feel left out. No, it's fine, I don't like reading. So I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. As we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. This is, how is this girl accidentally being so cute? Oh my god. Look at her face. How did it, wait, what? She go pale? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. I'm heavy breathing. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayuri and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Man, it looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slump down at the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me. But I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. I close my eyes and end up listening in on Sayuri's conversation with Monica. We're probably gonna seem really lame compared to all other clubs though. Why does she sound like that? Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of a literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. But it's not like that at all, you know? We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem though. Eh? What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. True. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds. Oh well, what's this? Sayuri is taking this seriously. What? It's strange to hear her deliberating like this. Oh, don't use big words like that, I can't read. English is my second language. Huh, that's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? What kind? Well, I guess we could... Cupcakes! Yeah, diabetes. Haha, good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. You're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it? Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. ... Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayuri is still her usual self, but therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all. Sayuri can put her mind to things and make them come to life. Cool. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about my things. What? Nice. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. What? Holy shit, the resolution got so much worse. What is this? Why is her shoulder pixels? I open my eyes to find Sayuri's face filling my vision. I nearly fall off my chair. Sorry. Wait, actually I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This is in the napping club. Well, fucking 3 AM in the morning, my voice is slurring. Does our school have a napping club? You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know. I don't watch fucking anime, you fucking weeb. I'm offended. You'll need to get used to it. Don't say that so loud. I glanced over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard. It's true though. Yeah? I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayuri. Hehehehe. It's what I do best. That's the problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. Yeah, you fat ass. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Eh? Not every day. It's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? It's a secret. I knew it. Come on. Please give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Look, Sayuri, it's written all over you. Eh? Sayuri glances around at herself. How's it written all over me? Maybe tattoos? You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair's sticking out all around here. Where? I can see the hair. Is it my hair? Ah, run my fingertips down the side of Sayuri's hair, trying to straighten it out. Yeah. Man, you really need a brush for this. My hair is just really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. That's more than just your hair. Oh, it's your pubes as well. Look, your boy isn't straight either. Is that an actual problem? Like, the fuck? And there's a toothpaste stain on your collar right here. Daddy's toothpaste. I try to wipe off the stain with my finger. Finds that real sticky. But nobody would ever notice that. Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care about that. Hey, you meanie. And you don't even keep your blazer button up. Seriously, Sayuri. You're such a mess. Sayuri. Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? Probably cause she's like 9. Hey, that's super mean. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. Start to button her blazer from the bottom. Want to see how much better it looks? You will change your mind. Are my fingers in her cleavage? So funny. What is? Well, I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these kind of things. It is weird when your friends touch your shit. Especially a pee-pee. Hey, don't say that. You'll make me feel weird about it. Baka? It's okay though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you? I guess. Hey, be careful. The button might come off. Is it like one of those gif where like her tits so big just explodes off? Why is this one so hard to close? Struggle to fully close the button near her chest. Oh my god, I'm right. It's not even that big. Does this thing even fit you properly? Hehe. It did when I bought it. Sigh. If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? You know what? Screw you, me, cause I rewear my clothes even though they don't fit me anymore, cause I don't have money to buy new clothes. You can donate me a Patreon, by the way, internet. It means my boobs got bigger again. Oh my gosh, she's 9! Don't say that out loud. Anyway, you look much better now, so, why does it feel strange to see Sayori's blazer buttoned up like that? But it's so stuffy. Ew, it's not worthy at all. Sayori hastily abandons her blazer once more. That's so much better. Sayori puts her arms out and twirls around. So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying that like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he won't even let you do things like these. Wait, so you want 2 boyfriends? You take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. Yeah, I'm your daddy now. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. That's right, bitch. You want to buy a new lunch pouch? Better suck some dick. Stop saying all these embarrassing things. Eh? I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Jeez Louise, Sayori. Well anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Only if you focus on going to bed earlier. Fine, fine. It's a deal. Hehe. I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are at taking care of ourselves. Yeah, I guess so, huh? So maybe you should come with me up in the morning. You're doing it again, Sayori. Oh, but I was joking that time. Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone! Monika suddenly calls out. Why don't we share the poems we wrote now? Yay! Big Donger, I can't wait to read yours. Yeah, same. I feel you sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to retrieve a poem. Oh, hi there, lizards in my house. Alright, by the way, did you remember to write a poem this night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. God damn it, Monika, why you gotta make me nervous? Can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Oh, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait! Sayori and Monika enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. The fuck? On the other hand, Monika wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monika's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reach into their bags. I do the same myself. Who should I show my poem to first? Let's go with Natsuki. I miss Sayori. She's our childhood friend. Yeah, she's my good friend after all. Hey there! Oh my goodness. This is so good, Big Donger. Yeah, I love it. I had no idea you were such a good writer. Thank you. I clicked on the left part of the book endlessly to skip all these, which wasn't recorded. Sorry, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. Jeez, I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Eh? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than I love other people, you know? You don't understand me, bitch. So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's a big Donger poem. That's right. And that makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it. Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayori. Hehe. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Big Donger. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Try new things like this for other people. That's something that only really good people do. Thank you. Call me Hitler.
Hi, Hitler!
Thanks, Sayuri. I'm not sure if Sayuri sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined, knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah. And I want to make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That'll be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm going to hold you to that then. Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. What's this supposed to mean? We'll see about that. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyesies. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue.
The sky is blue.
It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Sayuri, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No, I just a little bit. You can answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself.
Don't be mean, I still try my best.
Ah, yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah, especially that last line.
I made eggs and toast. Even though you were late to school?
It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. We didn't even talk about Monica. What the fuck are you on about? Yeah. But next time I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Who should I show my poem to next? Small girl. Ellipsy? Ellipsy? Ellipsy. Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. It's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotions. So basically, it's not cute enough for your taste. Do you want to get smacked? Oh, yes, please. No, I won't pass. Sigh. See, she want to smack me. Let her smack me. Me. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you like it.
Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it.
A nice poem. I totally get that. Yeah. Politics. Yeah. Told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it?
Well, because I'm Taylor Swift.
Everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff.
Yeah, I gotta be a hipster and go out of the way.
So people don't even take my writing seriously. But is it the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style won't make your message any less valid. Yeah, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. I'm not sure. I'm really confident with myself. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, totes. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like, I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized.
That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something.
Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Hehe. Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with the last comment. Hold on. Was that a humor? Was that a funny... funny joke? There we go. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Who should I show my poem to next? Let's go with Yuri. What you think, Yuri? Yuri stares at the poem. She doesn't like it. A minute passes more than enough time for her to finish reading. Just say it, woman. Just say you don't like me. Oh. Sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine. Don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. It's bad. It's so bad. I guess that might be after reading through it. So it's that bad. No! Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry. Yui buries her face in her hands. It doesn't look like it. Seems like she's just touching her hair. Game developer. Gotcha. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What are you saying? Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through them myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing that I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they have to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Cool. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. Oh, why so pretentious, huh? There are so many different skills and techniques that got into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes to practice and learning by example, and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased though. A little. Biased? How? Well, never mind. Let's try you don't snitch on your friends. Good girl. Shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry, it's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself to me or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if that's a rare opportunity for her. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining street light to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. Yeah. Ellipse. I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting's pretty. Just like your tits. Eh? That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Alright, it's getting a little annoying, pretentious. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Big Donger. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. I remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. Why do I keep hearing nice noises in my house? I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. Counting on you. Well, last but not least, Monica. Why is she the only one with an English name? It's weird. Hi, Big Donger. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. True. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Big Donger. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? Are we all? How does your skirt stay up like that? It's impressive. But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. Hand Monica my poem. I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayuri would like. Is that so? You and Sayuri are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sort of things in common. Well, we may be good friends, but Sayuri and I are actually really different. Well, that may be the case. But maybe there are also some similarities that you won't expect. The way she talks about you sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem. Sure you're not reading into it too much? I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayuri's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, it's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay! Exclamation mark. I'll love to see you try new things.
That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased toward their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write it where everyone else wants you to write.
It's not like you have to worry about impressing them on anything. Why do you sound so sarcastic? Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's cause I have to sound confident. But this doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see, faker. You're so fake. Your face is fake. Well, let's read it then. Hole in wall. Couldn't have been me. See, that direction the speckle protrudes. A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend, we'll never know. Wasn't home. Peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas, already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. Just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. Too deep, too deep. Stretching forever into everything, like Mr. Hand's anus. A hole of infinite choices. I realized now that I wasn't looking in, I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. Nice. Cool. So, what do you think? It's very free form, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. Haha, that's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What's the inspiration behind this one? Glory holes. Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. I don't know what that means. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming out strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. It's true, just takes a few months to make a script perfect. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. I like big dark puddles of ink. They make the paintings pop. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Phew, I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone's judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. It's a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I end up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayuri and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Eh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss its symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I like girls on wheelchairs. I know that. It's especially when you give up, it becomes harder. You know, I just want to stick my dick into a depressed girl's cut wound on her hand. I just meant language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Yeah? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. This reminds me of someone. Which people did, by the way. Sayuri liked it, and Big Donger did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. And Big Dongo liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realize he was so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's just not what I... Ooh. You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Big Dong appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself, pretentious fuck? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Ooh. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I was the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as big dongles started showing up. Natsuki? Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. Why does this game care too much about the female breasts? You know? Why don't they show a little butt like the Latins? You know? I don't like fighting guys. Yeah, I like Shakira. Suddenly both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there. Big donger. She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get her over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, big donger. Wait! There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, big donger? Well... Ellipses? How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. So of course that's going to be... I don't like any of you. At least Sayuri's kind to me. Nice. I like Sayuri. Natsuki glares at me, drying up any words I had in my mouth. So instead I turn to Yuri. Yuri, ellipses, but Yuri's experience is so defenseless that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Ellipses? Sayuri, eh? Yeah? Everyone's fighting is making Sayuri uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this? Oh, big donger. Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her. I agree. It's fair for others to interject their own feelings into our conflict. The fuck? You're just blaming Sayuri for just reacting? This is bullshit. Yeah, unless Sayuri wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she is being. She would never. It's your immaturity that's made her upset in the first place. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why nobody likes. Stop! Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words, and Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented. So why are we fighting? Because our egos are far off the roof. Well, also, Natsuki is cute and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were. Nice. Big and beautiful. They talk about boobs a lot into this game. Dot. Sayuri. Sayuri stands triumphantly. Monika stands behind her with that bewildered expression. I'll make some tea. Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So this is why Sayuri is vice president, I whisper to Monika. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader and I organize things, but I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing of me. Haha. Nah, it's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess that just means Sayuri is amazing in her own ways, isn't she? You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's really suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. Nice. I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt. That makes two of us. You can count on me. You can count on me. Like 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna stop. Monica smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more. Okay everyone, it's just about time for us to leave. How do you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Big Donger, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you'll learn something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. Ellipses? Think to myself. I need to learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination. Big Donger, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Hehe, Sayuri beeps at me. It truly has been a while since Sayuri and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayuri, about what happened earlier. What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki? Does the kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. Ooh, over me? Nice. Promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you. Ah, yes. Phew, you know, Big Donger. It's nice that I got to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. Why is she getting really cheery now? That's... Hehe. Every day is going to be so much fun. Sigh. As Sayuri still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? What do you mean by that? We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayuri. I pat Sayuri on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayuri as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay, yeah, let's do this. Alright, this is where we'll end off for today. See you boys next time.
Every time you